Yeah. And then their coach is Pablo Escobar. Yeah. Taylor.
All right. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Happy afternoon or evening to our
Morten. We'll see you soon.
There we go.
There we go. We see you now. What's up, everybody?
Hey, Chelsea scored.
No.
All right. So, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Pour Over. We will have live updates here, as Nas just stated. It is in the 35th minute, and Chelsea has just scored to make the score 1-1. It was a Ryan Gravenberch goal for Liverpool early in the match. I believe that was in like the 6th or 7th minute. And I did not see, was it Enzo Fernandez with this goal here?
We're about to see. Replay. Oh,
yeah.
I think it
Off
just bounced
the set piece. I don't think anyone touched it.
No, I think it went over the guy's foot.
that guy.
Yeah, no touch. So that's Enzo Fernandez in the 36th minute to make things 1-1 here. I mean, that's a huge set piece for Chelsea here, as they are on what, a 6-match losing streak.
Yeah.
You got to score him how you got to score him,
Yeah,
man.
well, listen, when you're struggling, you're not going to complain about where these goals are coming from and how they're coming. But at any rate, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Pour Over. We've got Diego and Nas here beside me. How we doing today? How was the week?
Week was good. Week was good. Temperatures were great around these parts, so
A little,
I am
little
totally
too cold
happy
for me,
about it.
but
No, but it wasn't as bad. The problem with that is just the temperature changes. It's getting a little crazy for the health of everybody. But it is what it is. And soccer-wise, it's been an exciting week.
yeah,
man.
for sure.
It's been very, very, very excellent. So a little sad for Bayern, but we'll talk about that later, I guess.
Yeah, that'll be we'll cover that much more in depth on Monday for a soccer fan walks into a bar. But all right, so we are right here, Liverpool and Chelsea 1-1. But let's take a look at the 10 o'clock windows. Obviously, all these matches will be taking place on Eastern Standard Time in New York here. So if you're not local to us, make sure you adjust your time slots, not our 10 a.m. So 10 a.m. we have Brighton and Hove Albion hosting Wolverhampton Wanderers. We will have this one upstairs for our Seagulls on Hudson. What do we think, guys? Chelsea, I'm saying Chelsea. Brighton had not a great result last week against Newcastle. Prior to that, they were on a little bit of a winning streak there. Do we think Brighton will get back into winning ways against last place Wolves?
I mean, I said it last week that I don't see Brighton not losing this game, but they lost the game.
Yeah,
so I'd like to say the same thing about this week, that Wolves essentially just turned the ignition switch off and are getting ready for next year.
Yeah,
Brighton have a free chance to make it rain, I guess.
To get some results, exactly.
I mean,
it was a surprising loss last week, but
they'll certainly like to get that result if they can. They are currently in 8th place, where Wolves are in last, but they are right in the mix for Europe, definitely Europe, possibly Europa League, depending on what happens with Aston Villa. That 5th and 6th place could all be Champions League spots.
Yep. So they're fighting for something. So they better get it a little together, though. It was disheartening to watch the game play last week.
Yeah.
To be 100% honest with you. So if they don't come out half-hearted and flat-footed, they should handily win this one, like we said last week. So
it's a home match against a relegated opponent.
Yep.
You need to get that
listen, if again, I know you can't play these matches on paper, but if Brighton at home cannot comfortably beat the last place team,
I don't know what we're doing.
Then they shouldn't be in Europe.
Yep. It's better get it out of the way now.
Yeah. All right. Elsewhere in that 10 o'clock time slot, Fulham will be hosting our AFC Bournemouth. Bournemouth are that current team in 6th place right now.
Yes, sir.
With definite dreams of getting into not just Europe, but possibly into the Champions League.
That'll be huge.
This is a match that's away from home. They have Man City after this, and then they finish with Nottingham Forest. So, this if they want to be in Europe, I don't.
This is the one.
Yeah, they have what it takes, I think, to beat Man City, but I certainly wouldn't kind of plan on that happening and grabbing those 3 points. So
it's not even that. It's just you gotta pick them all up. Everybody's too close. Like we keep talking about it. There's 2-3 points separating being in and out. So you can't let any point fall through at this point. And they are carrying an incredible form. So I'm not gonna say results or favorite anybody because my commentator curse is gonna fall upon somebody, and I don't want that. But they should have a great match today.
Fulham is Fulham, though. You never know what version of their team is going to come.
Yeah, they certainly have quality there, and they're not.
I think they're still fighting, right?
13th?
Sort of.
They're on 48 points.
They are in 11th place. I'm sorry, not 13th.
I mean, listen, they're within reaching distance of Europe too.
Without a doubt.
So those are the things. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, as we can see, and we talked about it throughout the entire European season, the better teams in all the competitions are in England. So that's where the teams are closest to each other. So 11 and 6th is not much of a difference when it comes to points.
Right.
You can't lose those. That will be literally a 6-point swing for Bournemouth with that one. So it's a must win.
All right, moving on. Sunderland will be hosting your Manchester United, Diego.
Yeah, baby. 44-40. Come on.
There we go.
Still have some faith. Come on. Justice.
I mean,
Come on, Premier League.
Still,
justice.
7 points out of second right now.
Yeah, no. It's all justice or bust for me. Bro. Justice, people. Come on.
Well, not just you. You have United Strand, who's looking for their 4th consecutive win. So they are 2 wins away from their long-awaited haircut.
This is it, man. They either win these 2 matches or he gets another 6 months of growth. It's gonna be fun.
Another 6 months of growth.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You're not gonna let him count the friendlies in the summer?
No, hell no. Nobody does. He doesn't. He's being like that about it, so we stick to it, man. We talked about it. He's fine with it. Hate it or
he's
love
making
it.
money off
he's
of it.
Good on it. He's got like 1.5 million followers. Like he's good. So as much of a pain in the ass for somebody who cuts his hair every 3 or so years, he'll be all right. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. Okay, it's not that big of a deal.
All right, Nas, what do you think? Sunderland, Manchester United. Obviously, is Granit Xhaka back and healthy again? Do we know?
I think so. I'm not sure. I don't know. I think Sunderland still technically have European aspirations, but if they lose this game, I think they're out of the running.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens.
Let's see.
That's going to be a tough one, man.
Granit Xhaka is predicted to be in the lineup.
Yep.
He's had a bit of a mixed bag this year, but mostly due to just fitness and injuries. When he has been in the lineup, he's been very good for the squad.
Yes,
so.
Yes, sir, he has.
All right, the late game today is Manchester City hosting Brentford. So Brentford, again, one of those 3 teams that are really within the touching distance of 6th place.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Man City obviously looking to play catch up a little bit on Arsenal here.
Yep.
This is, Brentford's have had a very good season so far. They're very dangerous under, why is his name escaping me? Keith. Oh, jeez.
No, I don't.
The new manager.
Oh, no. No idea.
But and now I got to look it up. It's going to bother me.
Well, no, right now it's a difficult time for City.
Keith Andrews, I'm sorry.
Because of what you said, the teams that they're facing are in competitions, are fighting for things, and you guys were totally right. That adds on to the situation. So this is a very tough game for City, and I mean, are they gonna get the win? Hopefully.
Yeah.
We thought about it last week. For Man City fans, that would be great, but I don't know. That last game didn't really look too good for them.
Did I read somewhere Rodri's out as well? Did he get injured in the last one?
Not to my knowledge, but let me.
Again, this could be just stipulation. I don't know.
Yeah, no, and this is the end of the year for a lot of the teams, so it's gonna be full on, brawling with that one, and it's gonna be a tough one.
Am I missing something here? Where
Doesn't say.
Melee.
maybe I need to add.
Rodri is a doubt. That's what it says
There we go. All right.
in their AI overview.
And that's a big thing, though.
Yeah.
Because we saw what happened last time. Roger was out of the line in the lineup for a little while. It was. So yeah, no, Man City.
There we go.
Man City's mission is win, win, win. But I don't know. Oh, there you go. AI is predicting. Oh no. Pundits are predicting Man City, of course. But it's a tight game, though.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Well, there's Raji right there. Let me see. Yeah, no, he's not predicted to be in the starting lineup.
Yeah.
So that could be a huge miss for them, and
I mean, you do also have the top two scorers going at it. I think Thiago's only 3 goals off of Haaland right now in the Golden Boot.
And you have,
race.
obviously, you have Semenyo right up there as well, who will be playing for Man City. What do we think?
I want to say a tie.
Yeah,
If they get another tie. It's just too difficult right now. You guys were absolutely right. I didn't think about it, but yes. These players, all these teams having these aspirations of actually making it into a bigger tournament is giving them that drive to go all out. We got 3 matches. Whatever happens to anybody in those teams, they're just going to bleed it out if possible. So that's why City's just going to have a really, really hard time in these last 3 matches. We said, City's a great closer of a season.
Yeah.
They are, and as much as they are, these other teams are finding out that extra gear against them.
Right.
Which is giving them that huge advantage. It's catching them off guard, to be honest with you. City didn't look like they were expecting to have the type of competition they had in the previous match. You know what I mean? So that is, I think, the downfall for City right now. Not underestimating, but maybe thinking the game was a little easier than that.
I don't really think that I don't think that people are underestimating teams. I think people have underestimated this league as a whole.
Oh, absolutely.
This year, because people are trying to say that this is the worst league season in a while.
Oh, hell.
And then you got to look at how successful teams were outside, right?
Yeah. No.
You had competition in 3 different European leagues. Now have 3 English teams in their finals, right? You had championship teams that were fighting for semifinal and quarterfinal places in their league cups, So
no, this was obvious the best, to me personally, one of the best years on the Premier when it comes to competition within itself and abroad. I mean, I just said it, and you guys said it before. We have 3. What was it? 3 teams in finals right now.
Yeah, you have 4. Yeah, you have Villa,
3 out of the
Palace,
4.
and Arsenal.
And how many competitions are there? 4. So,
3.
3.
There's 3.
So if you got everybody in, so
but you had 4 teams fighting because you also had Forest fighting.
Forest who lost to Villa.
All right.
So this is just fan talk, objective analysis for the Premier League. I will say right now they are the best league in the world. But out of the big 5.
Again, it also just goes to show you, because also you had Newcastle in the top 8 of the Champions League. Forest, who's sitting in relegation battle, was in the semifinal of the Europa League.
Yeah,
exactly.
Palace, who's in the final, is also in. I'm pretty sure they're out of the relegation at this point, but they're still down there.
Right.
So it's just crazy when you think about it.
You have last year the champions of the Europa.
And then you had Chelsea, the winners of the World Cup.
Weren't there the last?
Palace won.
Palace.
No, they won the FA Cup. I'm just trying to think of the last year's European competition.
It wasn't Tottenham?
Tottenham beat Man United,
and they were 16th.
They're 16th,
So that is the difference right now between.
And Chelsea beat PSG in the offseason 3-0 to win the Club World Cup. Yep.
So because of that, to be honest, this is one of the strongest.
I mean the stats certainly speak for itself with that. All right. So speaking of teams with European goals here and a big chance for a title, Aston Villa will be at Burnley this weekend. Burnley has already been officially relegated.
No, I think Burnley turned the engine off and they play the players that they're going to have with them next season and try to get to some cohesion between those players.
Yeah. You are, as much as I hate to admit it, yes, you're right. Yeah. Villa should have an easy game, but whatever. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's not hate.
Again, not that any of these other teams are in control of it, but you have teams like Bournemouth, Brentford, and Brighton that are certainly hoping that Villa stay in fifth and don't overtake Liverpool.
I mean, who knows? Maybe after that 4-0 victory, that Aston Villa will shake off the dust that they've been collecting the last
maybe
3 or 4 years.
Maybe they are, gonna coast. I don't know their injury issues or anything like that. But they're not gonna make it beyond fourth place.
Yep. So
do they just kind of sit where they are, where they're guaranteed Champions League, and then also just push for that European title? In Europa League with Unai Emery.
I don't think they coast because there's 3 games left and they're 7 points ahead of the third that can knock them into the Europa League. So they need to win this game. I think they push hard. They win this game, and then they can turn their engine off for the next 2.
Yeah,
that's a fair point.
They gotta be mathematically, and you can play with fire like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Especially in. Again, this league, it's just too crazy.
All right. Crystal Palace hosting Everton. This match will be in London. Palace is, again, another team that's in a European final. Everton has aspirations to get into Europe again. They have really fallen off of late in terms of that push. Still having a great season overall under David Moyes. But what do we think? Does Palace take this? Does Everton push back again?
I'm partial with Palace.
I think this will be the last game that Palace will probably be taking seriously. Again, they're at 43 points. Domestically, yeah. They're at 43 points. So, I think that does clear them technically of relegate. 7 points ahead with 3 games. So they need to
for all
win.
Intents and purposes, yes, they're clear, but
correct.
They not mathematically just yet.
Yes.
Correct. So they need to make sure that they're mathematically, but then you also have the coach who basically said that I'm going to prioritize a final over the rest of the season. Yeah.
He went fully public on that one. He's like, listen, whatever games are here, I do not care.
Correct.
And, I agree with all that, but I'm also personally partial with Crystal Palace because of the Colombian players that he's got, Lerma and all of them. So, I do hope Crystal Palace wins and, secures their spot at the Premier one more year. Again, it's pretty much tied up. It should be okay. It should be just, pedestrian to stay, but who knows? So, let's get this result and then coast it out.
It's a good point. All right, the last of 3 matches in the 9 o'clock window tomorrow. Nottingham Forest hosting Newcastle United, 2 teams that both had pretty big aspirations this year, including in Europe. Forest made it to a cup semifinal. Newcastle did crash out a little bit, and they are kind of in free fall now. Forest are obviously not yet safe, despite the good run of play they've had.
They're right there, close.
Gibbs White is, not back yet from that horror facial injury that he suffered last weekend.
Yeah.
What do you think? Does Newcastle make a push to get back up and try to save Eddie Howe's job?
Nah, is his job safe?
I personally don't think so.
We love him, we like him and everything, but I don't think he's gonna be there next year. So on that end, there's really no motivation, even for himself to be maybe build up your resume, close up strong, and be like, listen, this is what happens at the end of the year. I don't give up, as a personal thing for the next thing to come. But for this year, for this game intents and purposes, I think both of them are coasting. I don't even think that's gonna be an exciting type of match. If anybody's going to put in the effort, it's going to be Nottingham Forest. Yeah. To be honest with you.
Yeah, it's fair. I think now that, they are out of the cup, I do think they'll try to push a little bit more these last couple of weeks in the league table.
Yes.
One, to get to safety.
Excuse me.
But two, maybe some of these players are putting themselves in the shop window to try to get, the look of some of these bigger teams that will be in Europe next year.
You're absolutely right, too.
There's always that. So, it's a tough one to predict. There's a lot of kind of moving parts just in terms of I shouldn't say moving, the opposite of moving parts where they're just like, here we are.
Yeah,
there's really nothing, as long as Forest doesn't completely implode.
Yeah.
They should be fine, in terms of staying up this year.
Yeah, so this is just closing shop right now.
Yeah.
Just being done with it.
That being said, I think Forest take this comfortably. I'm going to go probably, I don't know. I think there's still 2 or 3 goals in this, so maybe a 2-1 game. But I think Forest takes it. The last match of the weekend in the Premier League is a London derby, as we've seen week in, week out, it seems.
It's going to be for the next 3 weeks.
West Ham will be hosting current league leaders Arsenal, on the heels of making a cup final in the Champions League. What do we think Arsenal? Obviously, that they need to. They can't take their foot off the gas here in the league.
To get the job done. That's it.
Listen, I think if they just play the team they played the last 2 games, I think they'll be fine. You've got players that are back in the lineup that are playing to the way they were last season.
You were saying that. Yeah.
Saka is now back and he's on all gears. Miles Skelly has found his new position. With with Zubamendi needing some rest and Mourinho still, even though he's in the training pitch now, he's still out. That position being taken over by this teenager again. He's found it. Correct. I think they found. He looked like being one of those players that might be leaving soon, and now he kind of turned it around, and he might be a critical piece going forward.
Oh no, he is, to be honest with you. I mean, I am. You guys know me, and I'm not particular in individualism, but like the change that Saka did or made in this team in these past 2 games, it really brought back the Arsenal at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree. I think part of that though is also the change in. I wouldn't call it like a formational change, but just they're finally kind of getting.
Arsenal play better when they're having fun.
Yeah,
and you see it every time you see it. Every time you saw them laughing and having fun in training, the next game was exciting, and they would win, and they'd move on to the next.
I think the fact that everyone's on the same page now as well with Gyökeres. Also, that's such a good thing.
Gyökeres played one of his best games against.
We knew he had the product in his bag. It was just a matter of him linking up with his squad, and that was a tough. Even though he was getting goals early in the season, it didn't feel like they were either using him properly or getting.
Well, it felt like there was so much pressure on him at the beginning of the season that it was like, oh, cool, he got a goal. That's expected.
Yeah.
Now it's cool, he got a goal. Awesome, cool, he got a goal.
You actually get your deserved props.
Yeah.
But the combination with Saka again. I don't want to overpraise the guy because a very important game is coming up, and who knows? But even that, like you were saying. What if Gyökeres and Saka liked each other?
What if they liked each other at the beginning of the season? Like that link up would have been there. You wouldn't have seen Saka cut back when Gyökeres is going on a run.
Exactly. So like,
what was it? The emotion he made one time when Gyökeres was just like, what the hell? I made the run. What the hell?
Yeah. What did you give him? Now they're actually sharing that ball with each other. So like you said, Saka is going from a player that we thought might just go away to be that new Bournemouth, I'm sorry everybody, that new Arsenal blood that needed to be infused for not this year anymore too much, because this is it, like we got to the point that it's put up or shut up, but for the future as well, to be competitive next year, to be able to get that final victory that we need that you guys need in the cups. So
I think the only nerve that we have right now is going to be Declan Rice, right? Because he even said it himself in an interview. He's like, we got a job to do. However, it would suck if he is part of the reason that West Ham get relegated.
Oh,
he goes, Chelsea didn't give me a chance. West Ham did. He won a Conference League with them, went to Arsenal, and now he's like, we got a job to do. We've got to win. We've got to win a trophy, and
there is one
West
thing.
Ham's in their way.
Hello, Moto.
Hello.
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, and West Ham's in their way. So.
Yeah, so it's like they were saying, he doesn't subscribe to the whole, you were from other team, try to not be too crazy about it. There are moments like this.
That's
even
fine,
the
but
other team will understand.
I mean, you got to understand from an athlete's point of view is that you grew up and you have lasting memories with that team, right? Again, it is a job. It is a job. Like, we understand you have to put your best foot forward, but like you saw it in the Fulham game where 3 players who used to play for Arsenal were literally singing the anthem prior to the game. Like that feeling that you've had, those memories don't just go away.
No.
And they don't have to go away.
Also
but
a competitive nature of the game.
Yeah.
You're a competitor. Yeah. You have to compartmentalize that and be like, all right, this is my thing in front of me.
Exactly, yeah.
And this is what I need to deal with. Make a statement afterwards. Hey, dude, I did not really like it or whatever. When they're interviewing you, give the respect that is due. Maybe the celebrating part, bro. I don't disagree with it ever. If you want to celebrate, celebrate. If you don't want to celebrate, don't. Yeah. It's a sign of respect if you don't. It's not a sign of disrespect if you do. Because especially if you're home, you're with your home crowd. You gotta give them the love too, and you gotta accept their love. If you score a goal against the team that brought you in, fine. You tell them. Like I said, it's all a matter of afterwards. Your statements can always be made after the game, in the game, full on concentration, full on heart with the team that you are on. That's just personal thoughts on that end. So yeah, I mean, Declan Rice will play. He's a professional. He'll play the game he needs to play. Hopefully, he's just not gonna be too heartbroken.
Listen, I feel like if they can get through this game, I think it's just cruise control.
It looks so much better.
Burnley is done, and again, as the Crystal Palace manager said, 3 days after their game is their final.
Yeah.
So that he's like, I am going to prioritize that final, and I'm going to make the rotations, and you can judge me for it if you want.
Yeah.
I'm not here to stop somebody from winning something. I'm focusing on myself.
Winning myself.
The way it should be. But again, fans obviously want to,
of course,
tend to put, or fans, pundits, the whole nine, they tend to put their own spin on things.
Yep.
So that will do it for this portion of the show. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back with our predictions, both reviewing last week's predictions and what we have this weekend. Stay tuned, guys.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't let me get the shit on.
All right, welcome back to A Soccer Fan Walks Into a Bar.
Yes.
Let me...
They bought...
Hammer band, come on.
Ban that chat.
Oh, God.
The vanquished run has now been vanquished.
Perfect. So, Nas would still like to talk about the Monday game.
Somebody forgot that Tottenham still has to play their game.
Somebody forgot about the toilet bowl.
Everybody's forgotten about Tottenham.
We can talk about it. This match will be at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Leeds, after a nice little run, is starting to kind of take their lumps a little bit. Let's see, where are we in the table?
Leeds is 14.
They're tied with Crystal Palace on.
Yeah, so I mean they're safe.
They're 12. Something like that.
Why can't they? PL table. There we go. Yeah, it's just
It's the toilet bowl, baby.
Obviously, Spurs got, a result that they needed 2 weeks in a row now. They are, 7 points in their last 3 matches.
I mean, Leeds as undefeated in the last 5 games.
Oh, I'm my bad. I thought Leeds took a loss last week.
No,
man.
All right. So, yeah, I mean, Leeds is...
They're all running in good form right now.
Yeah. What do we think then? Honestly,
now he's like, oh, this is gonna be a game.
I think it's gonna be an ugly game. Honestly,
it's gonna be ugly, maybe in the sense of lack of like finesse and technique, but they are just gonna run the whole entire game. That's just gonna be a run, box to box type match. They're not gonna be try to be cagey, hopefully. Unless Tottenham scores early.
Yeah.
If they get to have somehow a goal in the first 10, 15 minutes, then we park the bus and then we turn the TV off because it's going to be horrendously boring to watch. But as long as the game stays level, at least through the first 30 minutes, it's going to be an exciting match because they're going to just run around. Quality-wise, again, that's my problem. I think it's just going to be a mess. It's just going to be balls being thrown everywhere, bunch of fouls because everybody's going to be overeager about it, especially Tottenham players. They're going to have to push. This is it for them. They're fighting a whole, like you have been saying in the past few weeks, they're fighting a whole new battle for them. You know what I mean? The past 2 years, they've been in a territory that they're not even supposed to be in, So it's not good that they're kind of getting used to this situation, but they kind of are.
Maybe. I don't know. I think from the top down, things need to change there, it almost. If they stay up, I don't know that change ever happens.
No, it's
almost like long term, they need to get relegated to just reset everything and get back into where they should be, but. I don't know that's going to happen.
Yep. So what are your thoughts on skilled goalies? We're watching the replay.
Yeah, we're watching the Liverpool-Chelsea match here live. It is still 1-1, and it is 2-1. And now it's 2-1.
Palmer.
Cole Palmer in the 49th minute.
Way to go.
And Chelsea now away from home has taken the lead.
I mean, it's good for them.
Of course, it's good for them. Yeah,
it feels awesome. I mean, they were not looking up and beating Liverpool, especially one of your top 6 type of competitor teams. It feels good. It will give you new wings to do what with it. I don't know because they're nowhere.
Oh, it's gonna be close to offside. I think he's offside there.
He's offside.
It looks like his left shoulder and kind of neck area. Is just beyond the defender there, but obviously
daylight, bro. The daylight rule. Look at that.
Why?
If it would have been the daylight rule, he was onside.
But it's not. All right, let's go over to our predictions now.
Yes, let's do that.
While we wait on this VAR review. So last week we predicted Bayer Leverkusen versus RB Leipzig. And he is ruled offside, so that will not count. Still 1-1. I predicted a 2-2 draw with Patrick Schick to score, worth 2 points. Diego picked a 3-0 Leverkusen win with a Schick goal for 3 points. And Nas picked a Leverkusen win with Baumgartner to score for 3 points. Next, we had the Florida Derby, where we were all wrong in the result.
That's what happens when you believe in Messi.
Well, I mean, so Miami was up 3-0, and Orlando came back to win 4-3.
Wow. What a comeback.
I got 2 points by picking a Messi goal. Diego got 0 points. He had a Suarez goal, and Nas also had Messi for 2 points there. The last match we had was Man U against Liverpool. I just realized we have 2 teams from last week's matches again this weekend. But anyway, I had Man U winning 3-1 with Šeško to score for 3 points. Diego had Man U to score, win 2-1 with Mbeumo to score, worth 1 point. And Nas had Man U winning 2-1 with an Mbeumo goal for 1 point. So that was 7 points for me, 4 for Diego, and 6 for Nas. And as we wrap up that week, we have Diego in last place, 110 points. Nas now in second place. What did I say?
110.
Oh, I'm sorry. 111 points.
111.
Keeping up, man. 40
Nas,
40, baby.
Nas now in second place with 149, as I have taken the lead, 150 points. So, and just for the record, if you haven't been watching or listening in the past, Diego will win 40 bonus points if Manchester United finish second place over Man City. So he's currently 40 points would put him 1 point ahead of me. So
yes, sir.
So
just keep it right there. Keep it right there. Justice, people. Justice.
All right. So this weekend, and for the record, we made these predictions before the Liverpool-Chelsea game because that's one of our predictions. Let's start with Diego. What do you have for this Chelsea-Liverpool match?
Give me 2 seconds.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
A lot of text, man. I'm very popular. The Liverpool-Chelsea game, I had a 1-0 with a Salah goal, which we know that's not happening.
Yes.
So, you know, Liverpool won, Chelsea. So come on, Liverpool. One more goal. Give me 2 points at least.
And Nas, what about you?
I got Liverpool 3-1 with an Isak goal. I don't know if he's playing or not.
And I have Liverpool 1-0 with Cody Gakpo to score.
Go.
All right. Next up, which is a 9:30 a.m. kickoff, I believe, is VfB Stuttgart against Bayer Leverkusen. This is fourth against fifth place in the Bundesliga, and they're very tight with a chance for the last spot in Champions League. So, lots of big activity there in that match.
Oh, yes.
I have Stuttgart 1, Bayer Leverkusen 3 with a Patrick Schick goal. Diego?
Hey, Schick was the only one who got me points last week, so I'm sticking with him.
Yep.
It's a 2-0 Leverkusen win.
And Nas.
I got a 2-1 win, Bayer Leverkusen with a shit goal.
All right.
We all know he's the man.
We do. All right. Finally, we have a Sunday match. The Clásico.
El Clásico.
With a chance for Barcelona for the first time in La Liga history
to sweep him up.
To clinch a title during this
that will be
Clásico.
Insane for these
it's
Barcelona
never
fans.
happened that Barcelona or Madrid have won the league by beating their rival.
That's gonna be insanity for them.
Yes.
It's gonna be crazy, especially with the trade wreck that Madrid is right now.
Oh yeah.
With all the crap that's happening amongst them and all that, it's just going to be that much sweeter if they get these results. So, with that being said,
With that being said, Diego, what do you got?
I have Barca winning 2-1.
Yep.
But I got the scorer for Madrid.
I see that, yeah.
Vinny Jr., as much as I hate him, scored 1 for me, man.
Nas, what about you?
I think with all the troubles Real Madrid are going through this week, it's going to affect them.
I agree.
So I got Barcelona 3, Real Madrid 1. As much as I wanted to go with Yamal, I don't think I could, so I went with Torres.
Yeah,
I know he's not playing. He's injured. That was gonna be my stick this week. Play all, put all the scores.
Hamstring, right? I think it's hamstring. Yeah.
They're killing Spain right now. That's just horrible for them.
Yeah, I think he'll be back for the World Cup. I think that was what I was.
Yeah,
I was reading a couple articles about it.
I'm crossing my fingers for it, man.
And I've got Barcelona 3-0 with Lewandowski to score. So.
Dude, I forgot that he played.
Oh my gosh.
He's been quiet.
Wow.
I think this will be a good one for him.
That's a sin for me right there. Yeah, no, it's gonna be great for him. It's he didn't win last year. They lost the title last year. The Liga. Barcelona.
Oh yeah.
They didn't get it.
But he won.
They lost it at the end. He won other things.
He won 2 years ago. He's been there for a while now.
Yeah, but last year was a little frustrating for him. I remember, because of the situation that the league was lost.
Let's see.
He's Lewandowski. He's
a winner, serial winner.
Yeah, and he really does take that to heart.
Right. No, he won it last year. See,
last year,
24-25. That's last season. We're in 25-26 now.
Maybe I was wrong, man. I thought they lost the last.
That was 2 years ago that they lost.
That's it. All right, never
And
mind.
he won in Copa del Rey.
They've won everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this list of Bundesliga titles.
I mean, that's what happens when you play for Bayern Munich.
Two of them with Dortmund.
Listen,
also.
I could sit on the bench for Bayern Munich and I'd win a bunch of titles.
Imagine. Yeah, that's one thing, though.
There you go.
Do they need a bench warmer? Listen, I'll warm the bench up.
Nepo baby signing up for Bayern Munich just for the title. Let's go.
All right. So with that, we are all wrapped up with our predictions. We are in the 57th minute of Liverpool-Chelsea right now. It remains 1-1. We will be upstairs in about an hour for 2 matches. We have Brighton's match as well as, so it's Brighton against Wolves, as well as Bournemouth against Fulham.
Is there an NYCFC game today?
Tomorrow afternoon they play, yes.
Yes,
that's a 4:30 kickoff, and we also have the 3 o'clock kickoff of the Classico. So,
Mom's the boss.
What's that?
Mom's the boss.
I am not here.
I will be here. I will be here for that.
So, all right. At any rate, thank you guys so much for watching, for listening. Make sure you give us a follow, a like, a share. Make sure you set up your notifications so when we do go live, you're gonna know that. Give us a follow on Instagram as well, and that's a goal for Liverpool from.
Hummus?
Oh, offside.
Oh, never mind.
Oh man. We got to see a replay of this before we go. But make sure you follow our Instagram. Get onto our Discord. I'm trying to see where the offside.
Right there.
Yeah. I think it's very similar to the Chelsea goal, actually.
Yep.
That's unfortunate. All right. So thanks again, guys. We will see you upstairs here for our watch parties, right back here on Twitch and YouTube Monday afternoon for A Soccer Fan Walks Into a Bar. Thanks, guys. Cheers.